Hello Go.Fight.Pow fans, and welcome to another of my Go.Fight.Pow playthrough videos. This is going to be card number 10. If you've been watching the videos that I've been posting on the channel for the past couple weeks, you know that I've got just a bunch, just a whole bunch of new Go.Fight.Pow cards. So what I've done is I have gone through and I've actually put them into a couple different lost sectors. I'm kind of putting my own spin on the lost sectors, as you will see. The first one is kind of straightforward here. We are going to be doing the Deep South lost sector. This tonight is going to be a tournament, a 16-man tournament for the Deep South Interconstellation, I believe that's the proper name of the title, belt. I was going to do a Grand Prix, but I have a different little idea. I'm just going to do a single elimination tournament, 16 guys, they're right here, and some names who you've already seen in my Fed, some brand new people. I will say that this Fed has a lot of names you've seen before. For some people, I have their new upgraded card that I'll be using, so it'll be interesting to see how they do. But I took my initial people that I've been wrestling with, I've sort of spread them out over all the different lost sectors. So you're going to see some familiar faces. You're going to see some new faces. Also, I know that there's a few people in here that are tag teams or duos. And I have not started playing duos yet. So for now, they're just going to be singles wrestlers. And I'm just going to ignore any sort of tag team tag team thing that pops up on any of these cards, because these are all just singles wrestlers right now. So if we're going down to the game table, here is the prize up here. As you can see, the IC title is vacant. I'm going to put it right up here in the corner. And our first matchup are two very familiar people, but one in sort of a brand new look. And the first one is Party Pirate, who, did very well in my original Grand Prix. And then his opponent is going to be Honest Abe. He's going to go up against Honest Abe. Still trying to figure out the best way to do this. Let me see. I might back out a little bit. I don't want to see all this garbage over here. Okay. So Honest Abe versus Party Pirate. I'm using Honest Abe's new card from, I believe this is from the Kickstarter. Yep, the Champions of Time Kickstarter. And here we go. All right, Party Pirate will be red. Honest Abe will be green. So we've got a 6. That is not his fast forward number. We've got a 3. That is not his fast forward number. But Party Pirate has the initiative. And he rolls a 1. Party Punch right off the top. So the two numbers are 6 and 1. And it is a 4, so he is safe. That was pretty exciting. A 2, a rear naked choke. 6, Honest Abe, reversing that. And he rolls a 3, which is rumble rating. So that is going to be a 4, and that is going to be a 7. So Party Pirate will win that rumble. And he hits the Party Punch again. So 6 and 1. We roll a 1. All right, Honest Abe needs to hit his power play here. It is a 2. He hits it. He is still safe. So Party Pirate continues his assault with a Jolly Roger roll. Honest Abe reverses that, and he hits the Lincoln Lariat, which is a 4 and a 6, and also we have a 4 down here for Party Pirate. So he rolls a 4, so now Party Pirate has to roll his power play of a 1. He does not do it. So ladies and gentlemen, your winner advancing to the next round, and I realize I don't have a pen over here. So I'm going to have to grab one quickly. Hold on. All right, I am back with a pen. And so let's see. Honest Abe defeats Party Pirate with the Lincoln Lariat. All right. So, Honest Abe continues. Party Pirate, sadly, is knocked out. Our next match, two newcomers, two new cards I'll be using for the first time. Mr. Grappling 2 and Admiral Amstel. I'm trying to see if I can... Yeah. It's just the light bouncing off these cards. Okay, so Mr. Grappling 2 will be red. Admiral Amstel will be green. Rolling for initiative. Let me straighten these out a little bit so that they're not as crooked. All right. And away we go. Mr. Grappling is red. Admiral Amstel is green. They both get a 3. Neither of those are the fast forward number. So we're going to roll again. We get a 4, which is the fast forward number over here. We get a 2, which is not. But he's got a special little thing on his card that it says we have to roll a DQ1. So he might be disqualified here. He is not disqualified. So there you go. Fast forward. Admiral Amstel starting things off. Great first win. Defeats Mr. Grappling 2. Fast forward. And we'll say he used his diamond driver. Although I think he used an illegal object. So, Admiral Amstel will go on to the next round. Sorry, Mr. Grappling 2. Not a great debut there. All right, we have Warhawk, who we've seen one time before. But this is his new upgraded card. And he will be going against the Crimson Mask. The Crimson Mask there. All right, Warhawk versus Crimson Mask. Warhawk will be red. Crimson Mask will be green. They both roll a 2. Neither of those are the fast forward number. So re-rolling. Another 2 for Warhawk and a 6 for Crimson Mask. Neither are the fast forward numbers, but Crimson Mask will start things off, hitting a 2, which is a rumble rating. And that is a 6, and that is a 9. So Warhawk coming out of there really, really well. Hits the Spiritual Slam. Crimson Mask reversing that. And hitting a Headbutt. 1 roll D6. Even Loaded Mask Headbutt. DQ4. Add 1 to the pop number. So it is an odd number, so that does not happen. But we will roll Warhawk on the negative side. He blocks it anyway, so that's why it didn't happen. For the El Prado Sleeper. And so this is 3 or 5 for Warhawk. 3 or 5. He rolls a 6, so he is safe. For El Prado Sleeper again, so 3 or 5. Rolls a 2. He is safe. Crimson Mask rolls a 1. That is a 1. The Hangman Neckbreaker. 5. Warhawk. Warhawk reversing it. And hitting the Tomahawk Chop. Re-roll. 3. Rumble rating. So that is a 9, and that is a 6. So Warhawk takes control there. Hits the Spiritual Slam. Dodged by Crimson Mask. And Buffalo Sleeper. Dodged by Crimson Mask. 3. Rumble rating again. So that will be an 8, and that will be a 7. So Warhawk still in control. Hits the Tomahawk Chop. Re-roll. 5. Buffalo Sleeper. Crimson Mask now reversing it. Coming back. Hits the Crimson Salt. 2. That is a block. Crimson Mask hits Rumble rating. Oops. Neither of those dice landed correctly. Whoa. Re-rolling this one. So 5, that's an 8, and that is a 6. So Warhawk gets that. Hits the Rumble rating again. That is a 9, and that is an 8. So Warhawk in control here. Hits the Buffalo Sleeper. Blocked by Crimson Mask. War Dance. So 3 and 2 on Crimson Mask. That's what he wants to avoid. A 3 and a 2. He hits the 2. His power play is a 2. I think that's a 2 or a 4. 2 or a 4. He gets a 5. So Warhawk able to put Crimson Mask away. With the War Dance. All right. So Warhawk will move on to the next round. Crimson Mask, nice try. Next, two. Look at this battle of 2. The way that I seeded this tournament were some people that you will see in this tournament, like Honest Abe and Warhawk, have wrestled before. Some people have not, but I did rank them. So there was a couple people who had some points. There's a bunch of people who didn't because they didn't have any matches, and there's a couple people who had negative points, so they were seated towards the bottom. But here we have Steve Stampede versus Fuller Nelson, so 2 brand new cards going up against each other. And he's got an odd finisher after the first attempt. Sooner Boom 3. Is that a 3? Yeah, that's a 3. Okay. All right, so Steve Stampede will be red, Fuller Nelson will be green, and we roll a 1 over here, not his fast forward. We roll a 2 over here, not his fast forward, but Fuller Nelson will be in control. Hits a big clothesline to start things off, dodged by Steve Stampede, and there is the fullest Nelson, so a 2, a 5, or a 2. It is a 3. Do we roll twice because he's got the 2? 6. So that doesn't matter. He's able to kick out or get out of that. Oops, I rolled this is his roll. So it's a huge press slam. Stampede reverses it, and he hits the Tulsa tackle. That is a hit on Fuller Nelson. The Okie bomb. And Fuller Nelson reverses the Okie bomb, and we hit a rumble rating. And so that is a 7. That is a 5. So Fuller Nelson wins that, hits rumble rating again. And that is a 5, and that is a 5. So Fuller Nelson is still in control. Hits a big clothesline. Steve Stampede reversing that. Hits the doctor drop. Blocked by Fuller Nelson. Okie bomb by Steve Stampede. Nelson reverses that. Hits the rumble rating again. And that is a 9 over there and a 7 over there. So Fuller Nelson in control. Hits a nasty chop assault. That is a hit on Steve Stampede. Hit a driving knee drop. Steve Stampede is able to reverse that. It hits the Sooner Boom, which is an odd. So we're rolling Fuller Nelson here. An odd or a 3. And it is a 6. So now going forward, it's just a Sooner Boom 3. Sooner Boom 3. If we roll that again. Okie bomb. Blocked by Steve Stampede. Doctor drop. That is a hit on Fuller Nelson. And there we go. Here is the Sooner Boom 3. So this we do roll twice. I know that for sure. There's a 1 because his pop is a 3. There's a 4, so he's still in it. Steve Stampede rolls a doctor drop, blocked by Fuller Nelson, and hits the Sooner Boom again. So Fuller Nelson will have to roll, trying not to get a 3. He gets a 3 on the first one. He needs a 6 here, does not get a 6. So Steve Stampede is able to win, defeats Fuller Nelson with the Sooner Boom. And Steve Stampede goes to the next round. Fuller Nelson, bye-bye. And here, ladies and gentlemen, our first Intergalactic Grand Prix champion, Yoko Ono, taking on Tex Cassidy in this match here. So Yoko Ono, after losing the title, has gone under a rigorous training program, and he's come back a little better than he was before. His Super Fuji drop has a 3.5, although his pop is a 4 and 6. So while training taketh it all, or giveth, it also taketh away. So here we go, rolling. Yoko Ono red, Tex Cassidy green. We have a 3 and a 3. Neither of those are the fast forward numbers. Rolling again. We've got a 3 over there, not a fast forward. We've got a 6 over there, not a fast forward, but Tex Cassidy will have the advantage, and he will roll a pile driver to start things off. Yoko Ono, though, reversing that pile driver and hitting a flying headbutt, dodged by Tex Cassidy. Another flying headbutt. Tex Cassidy dodges that one and reverses it and hits a pile driver of his own. A big pile driver on Yoko Ono. And we're rolling the pop here right away. So it is a 4 or a 6. And we roll a 4. Yoko Ono, all his training going down the drain. He needs a 5. He does not get a 5. So with a pile driver, Tex Cassidy defeats Yoko Ono. Defeats Yoko Ono with a pile driver. All right. Pile driver. Got it. Okay, so Tex Cassidy moving forward and Yoko Ono going home. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Be right back. All right, we are back for our next match in the first round. We've got Kerry Storm versus Brickyard Brown in our next match. So another two new wrestlers who will have their first matches here. Kerry Storm will be red. Brickyard Brown will be green. Let me adjust those there so it's a little bit better. There we go. Rolling the die. They both get a 2. Brickyard Brown actually has a 2. So Kerry Storm wants to avoid a 3. He gets the 3. Now he desperately needs a 2. Huge opening statement by Brickyard Brown. Using the fast forward. And Kerry Storm sent home without a victory. Brick Blaster. All right. We got 2 more matches left in this opening round. Brickyard Brown going to the next round. Kerry Storm going home. Now, here's a personal favorite. We've got Buckmpkins, my guy, the guy I created. Buckmpkins, used him at Icon 12, and he didn't do well. He won a few matches, but, you know. And I originally had picked this guy, Space Cowboy, to go in to the Deep South, or in with Buckmpkins, because they're kind of both cowboys. And of course, just the way random seeding works, they both ended up in the first round against each other. Okay, so Buckmpkins versus Space Cowboy. Buckmpkins is red, Space Cowboy is green. We've got a 4 over here, not his fast forward number. We've got a 1, not his fast forward number. But Buckmpkins wins that. And he hits a Styx, which is a thundering stampede right off the top. It is a 4, so a 4 and a 1. A 4 and a 1 is what Space Cowboy wants to avoid. Gets a 6, so he is still in it. Buckmpkins rolls a 3 for the Saloon Haymaker. Space Cowboy reversing that and hits the Wrangler, holy moly, which is a 5 or a 6 or a 1. Buckmpkins in trouble. He rolls a 6. Oh no, Buck. He needs to make his power play, which is a 2. He does not do it. So with the Wrangler, Space Cowboy with a big debut here. Space Cowboy defeats Buckmpkins. Poor Buck. Saved from being banished. Buckmpkins, the Wrangler, was the finisher. And Space Cowboy moves on, much to the dismay of Buckmpkins and a couple people in the crowd, mainly me. All right, our final match in the opening round, ladies and gentlemen, is two newcomers that may look sort of familiar. We've got Mr. Excellent, and his opponent will be Big South. All right. Here we go. Mr. Excellent will be red. Big South will be green. And we've got a 6 over there for Big South. His fast forward is a 3. We've got a 3 over here. His fast forward is a 2. So Big South will start things off. It rolls Rumble rating right off the top. So that is a 7, and that is a 9. So Big South rolls a 6. That is the Bam Bam Slam. He's going to roll. If he rolls a 6, he gets his gets another finisher there, but he does not. So we will just roll here. Mr. Excellent reversing it and hitting a Rumble rating. Mr. Excellent only getting a 3. Big South getting an 8. Rolls the 5, the Executioner kick. Mr. Excellent reversing that with a 6. Superior neck snap. 5, that is a hit. 6, the perfect plunge. 3, Big South. Big South reverses that and hits the Hotlanta Spike, which is a 2 or a 1. That's what Mr. Excellent wants to avoid, a 2 or a 1, a 5, so he's okay. 6, the Bam Bam Slam. So if we roll a 6 here, he will hit the Southern Comfort. He does not roll a 6. 1, that is a hit, though, on Mr. Excellent. 4, the Rocket Lariat. And there we're rolling our pop. His pop is a 1. So Mr. Excellent, he rolls a 2, so he's okay. Big South rolls Rumble rating. So that is a 4, and that is a 5. Big South hits the Rumble rating again. And let's see, that's only a 2. And that is an 8. So Big South doing really well in this match. Hits the Hotlanta Spike again. So 2 and 1 are the two numbers Mr. Excellent wants to avoid. He hits a 6, so he's okay. A Rocket Lariat there. 3, Mr. Excellent reverses it and hits the perfect plunge. That is a hit on Big South. The perfect plunge again. Big South shaking that off, reversing it. And hits the Rocket Lariat. And Mr. Excellent shakes that off and reverses that and hits the Superior Neck Snap. That is a hit on Big South. Dead on Drop Kick. Big South reversing that. Hits a Rumble rating. So we've got a 4 over here and a 9 over here. Big South really taken to it. Hits the Bam Bam Slam. Will he get his finish? No, he does not. Dodged by Mr. Excellent. Here we go with the Hotlanta Spike. 2 and 1 is what Mr. Excellent wants to avoid. Hits a 3. So he's still in there. Bam Bam Slam again. Hits a 2. So no special move there. That is blocked by Mr. Excellent. Here's that Hotlanta Spike again. A 2 or a 1. He hits the 1. 3, 4, or 5. That's what Mr. Excellent needs. And he gets a 5, so he's still safe. Big South, Bam Bam Slam again. And hits that was a 3, so he doesn't get that extra finish. A 3, Mr. Excellent reversing it. And we're going to roll the old Rumble rating here. That is a 6. That is a 4, so Big South wins that with an Executioner kick. Blocked by Mr. Excellent. And there we go with the Hotlanta Spike again. That was a 3. So a 2 and a 1 is what Mr. Excellent doesn't want. He gets a 3, so he's okay. 3, Hotlanta Spike again. 2 or a 1. Gets a 3. He always hits a 3 on that. 6, the Bam Bam Slam. Gets a 3, so nothing. It's just the Bam Bam Slam as is. 4, but that's his pop. He does not want a 1. He gets a 1. He needs a 3, a 4, or a 5. He gets a 6. So Big South with the Bam Bam Slam. We'll finish out our first round. And move on to the next round. Is Big South. All right. So we are going back to the top. And our next match is Honest Abe versus Admiral Amstel. This is our first match of the second round. Yeah, Honest Abe will be red. Admiral Amstel will be green. So we've got a 4 over there. That is his fast forward number. We've got a 4 over. We got a 1 here. His fast forward is a 4. All right. So his pop is Admiral Amstel's pop is a 2. He does not want a 2 here. He gets a 4, so he's okay. Honest Abe hits the Lincoln Lariat. So that's a 4, a 6, or a 2. Rolls a 2 there. So Admiral Amstel needs a 2 to stay in. Gets a 1, and it is over like that. Honest Abe, his new card really doing well for him. Admiral Amstel with the Lincoln Lariat. 9. Okay. So Honest Abe going to the next round. And Admiral Amstel going home. Warhawk versus Steve Stampede. Warhawk versus Steve Stampede. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Warhawk will be red. Steve Stampede will be green. And we've got a 6 over here. His fast forward is a 5. We've got a 1 over here. His fast forward is a 4. So Steve Stampede will take it. With the Tulsa Tackle to start things off. That is blocked by Warhawk. A press slam. That is a hit on Warhawk. A press slam. That is a dodge by Warhawk. 4. Here it is, the Sooner Boom. So this will work on an odd roll. And his pop is a 5. And it is a 5. So Warhawk will need a 5 here. He does get a 5. He is able to stay in there. Steve Stampede still in control. Hits a press slam. Oops, that was weird. 4, that is a dodge by Warhawk. Press slam. And we're hitting the pop right there. That was a 6 before my clumsy fingers moved it. So Warhawk here has a 5. That's what he wants to avoid. And he gets a 2. So still in the game. 3, the Dr. Drop. 4, dodged by Warhawk. 5, the Okie Bomb by Steve Stampede. 2, blocked by Warhawk. 6, Rumble Rating. So let's see. We've got a 6 over here and then a 4 over here. So Warhawk coming back, hits the Buffalo Sleeper. Steve Stampede, though, shakes that off, reverses it, hits a press slam. Warhawk reversing that with an Indian Deathlock. 2, dodged by Steve Stampede. Indian Deathlock. 5. So this is his pop. His pop is a 2. It is a 4, so he's still in it. Warhawk rolls an Indian Deathlock. Blocked by Steve Stampede. Another Indian Deathlock. He just keeps it locked in there. Steve Stampede, though, can reverse it. And hits the Rumble Rating. And let's see, that is a 9, and that is an 8. So Warhawk takes it, locks that Indian Deathlock right back in. Dodged by Steve Stampede. Buffalo Sleeper. Steve Stampede reverses that, hits an Okie Bomb. That's a pop. So the Okie, so this is a 5. And gets a 3, so he is safe. Steve Stampede rolls the Doctor Drop. And the Warhawk is going to be able to reverse that. Hits the War Dance. So this will be a 3 or a 2. Steve Stampede wants to avoid. He hits a 6, so he's still in there. Tomahawk Chop, that is a re-roll. 5, Buffalo Sleeper. Blocked by Steve Stampede. That was not a good roll. That was a drop out of the hand. But it still lands on a 6. Indian Deathlock. Steve Stampede reversing that. And he will hit the Sooner Boom, and now it is a 3 move. So 3 or 5. It is a 6. Steve Stampede. Big match here. Tulsa Tackle 1. 4. Dodged by Warhawk. Doctor Drop. Warhawk reversing that. And hits the Tomahawk Chop. That's a re-roll. Buffalo Sleeper. Blocked by Steve Stampede. Tomahawk Chop, that's a re-roll. 5, Buffalo Sleeper. Blocked by Steve Stampede. I feel like I'm going in a circle here. Keeps that Buffalo Sleeper locked in. Steve Stampede reverses it. And we go to the Rumble rating. So that is an 8. That is an 8. So that is Steve Stampede. Continues on there. Hits a Doctor Drop. And we're rolling a pop. So the pop is 5. It is a 3. Steve Stampede continues. The Okie Bomb. 4 is a dodge. 5 is another Okie Bomb. 3, Warhawk reverses it. This is the match of the night so far. He hits the War Dance, so this will be a 3 or a 2. We get the 2. He needs a 2 or a 4 to stay in. He gets a 3. So Warhawk with the War Dance, after a long battle, gets the win there. All right, so Warhawk continuing to fight. Steve Stampede going home. Tex Cassidy versus Brickyard Brown. And Brickyard Brown will be red. Tex Cassidy will be green in our next match here. And let's see. He gets a 1. His fast forward is a 2. He gets a 5. His fast forward is a 2. The 5 wins there. So Brickyard Brown will start things off with a headbutt. And dodged by Tex Cassidy. A judo chop. And we're rolling the pop. That judo chop got him. So a 4. Rolls a 5, so he's okay. Brickyard Brown rolls a headbutt. Dodged by Tex Cassidy. Roundhouse right. And we're rolling a pop again. Tex Cassidy doesn't want a 4. Gets a 2. He's fine. Judo chop by Brickyard Brown. Tex Cassidy now reversing it. Hits a pile driver. This is what he won with last time. Blocked by Brickyard Brown. 4 is Rumble rating. So this is an 8. And this is a 7. So Tex Cassidy still in control. Hits a pile driver. 5. That is a hit on Brickyard Brown. Hits a running boot. The Brickyard Brown reverses that. Hits a leg drop. Blocked by Tex Cassidy. Leg drop. Tex Cassidy reversing it. He rolls the Rumble rating. And so that is an 8, and that is a 9. So Tex Cassidy still in control. Hits the Jawbreaker Lariat. So 3 is the finish rating, and his pop is 3, so we'll roll this twice. He does not want a 3. He gets a 4 on the first roll, gets a 4 on the second roll. Tex Cassidy still in control. Hits the Jawbreaker Lariat again. 3 is the number that Brickyard Brown doesn't want. First roll is a 4. Second roll is a 5. Tex Cassidy hits the Jawbreaker Lariat again. 3 is what he's avoiding. First roll is a 1. 2 is the second roll. He's gotten everything except a 3 and a 6. 5 there. Flying leg drop. 1 dodged by Brickyard Brown. Fall away slam. Dodged by Brickyard Brown. Running boot. That's the running boot caught him. He does not want a 3 here. He gets a 4, so he's safe. Tex Cassidy rolls the rumble rating again. And that is a 5 over there and a 9 over there. So Tex Cassidy still having the upper hand with the big pile driver. And there you go. There's the pop. And 3 is what he doesn't want. He gets a 6. So he's still in there. Follow-away slam. Brickyard now reversing it. And he hits the brick blaster. So that'll be a 1 or a 4. Tex Cassidy doesn't want. He gets a 2. So 3 is a leg drop. And that leg drop caught him. He does not want a 4 here. He gets a 3. And a roundhouse right. And another pop. So he does not want a 4. Gets a 6. He's okay. Judo chop. Dodged by Tex Cassidy. Roundhouse right. Dodged by Tex Cassidy. Rumble rating. Here we go. So that is an 8, and this is a 7. So Brickyard Brown in control, and he hits the brick blaster. So 1 and 4. And there is a 1, and Tex Cassidy needs a 6 to stay in the game, and he is gone. Brickyard Brown wins the day here in this match with the brick blaster. And we will see Brickyard Brown again. We will not see Tex Cassidy until the next time we come around to Deep South. And here we go with our final match in this next round. We've got Big South versus Space Cowboy. Yeah. All right. Big South will be red. Space Cowboy will be green. So we got a 5 there, a 1 there. Neither are the fast forward numbers, but Big South will take over and hit a rocket lariat. And we're rolling a pop right away. The pop is a 1. He does not. He rolls a 3. He's fine. Rumble rating. This is a 7. This is a 6. So Big South still in control. Rolls a 2. That's the rumble rating again. This time that is a 5, and that is a 5, so Big South will continue. Hits a 5 with the executioner kick. Blocked by Space Cowboy. Hits a 5 again, another executioner kick. Blocked by Space Cowboy again. Rocket lariat. All right, so this is a hit, and he can try his cowbell 2. So I think he is going to try that now. And he has to roll his disqualification after. So this is a 2 or a 5. It does not hit. He will roll his disqualification. His DQ is a 1. He gets a 1. That is it via DQ. Big South defeats Space Cowboy. DQ cowbell. All right, moving on to our next match. We're getting down to the finals here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I just turned that page. And all right, so 13. This is match number 13. Big South moves on. Space Cowboy goes home. All right, so here we go. Warhawk will be taking on Honest Abe in our semifinal round matchup here. Let me get a drink of water. Honest Abe, one of these 4 men, Honest Abe, Warhawk, Brickyard Brown, or Big South, is going to claim the vacant Deep South IC title. Honest Abe red, Warhawk green. There's a 1. Neither of these are their fast forward numbers. Honest Abe gets it. Hits a superplex. That is a block by Warhawk. Hits the Civil War hammer. And that caught him. And with his pop is a 5. He rolls the 5. He needs another 5 to stay in. He does. He gets it. Honest Abe rolling the rumble rating. That is a 4. That is a 7. Warhawk able to reverse out of that and hits the War Dance. So 3 and 1 are the 2 that we don't want. We got a 2 right there. So he hits the Rumble rating now. And that is a 7, and that is an 8. So Honest Abe takes that back. Presidential Punch. That is a 1. That's a hit. 1, Lincoln Lariat. Here you go. 4, 6, or 5. So 4, 5, or 6. Rolls a 4. Warhawk needs a 5. He gets the 5. Honest Abe continues with a Civil War hammer. So close to winning there. Blocked by Warhawk. There you go. Lincoln Lariat again. 4, 5, or 6. The roll is a 5. He needs another 5. Warhawk needs another 5. He gets a 4. And so there you go. Honest Abe is our first competitor going to the finals. Could Honest Abe go all the way? We are about to find out. All right. Our next match has Brickyard Brown versus Big South. So we've got Big South there. We've got Brickyard. Actually, they should be like this because Brickyard Brown won first. All right, Brickyard Brown will be red. Big South will be green. And we've got a 3. That is Big South's fast forward number. So we will roll a pop here. His pop is a 3. He gets a 4, so he's fine. But that was both rolled a 3. So we're re-rolling. Both roll a 6 now. Neither of them have that as their fast forward number. We've got a 3 over here. Oh, they got each other's fast forward numbers, but that does not count. But Brickyard Brown will take things off and start with a judo chop. But Big South will reverse it right away and hit the Big South beatdown. Blocked by Brickyard Brown. Rumble rating. And that is an 8 over there, and that is a 4. So Big South continues with a Rocket Lariat. Brickyard reversing that and hits the Brick Blaster. So 1 and 5. It is a 6. Brickyard Brown still in control. Hits a Judo Chop. And that is a pop. So a 5 is what he doesn't want. He gets a 2. He's okay. And that's a big headbutt from Brickyard Brown. Big South reversing that with a 3. That does not count because it did not roll all the way. Hits the Big South beat down. Dodged by Brickyard Brown. Another Big South beat down. Brickyard reversing it this time. Hitting a 3, which is a leg drop. Big South reversing that and rolling another Big South beat down. And Brickyard reversing that. All these reversals. Hits a leg drop. Dodged by Big South. Another Judo Chop. Big South reversing that. Hits the Big South beatdown. And there you go. We're rolling a pop for Brickyard Brown. His pop is a 3. He rolls a 1. He's still in it. Rumble rating. And that is a 6 over there. And that is a 9 over there. So Big South still in it. Rumble rating again. That is a 6. That is a 5. Brickyard Brown winning that Rumble. Playing for keeps here in the semifinals. Leg drop. And that is rolling the pop. So a 5 is what he doesn't want. He gets a 1. He's safe. Brickyard Brown rolls a 2, a headbutt. Big South reversing it. Rolls a Rocket Lariat. And that is blocked by Brickyard Brown. Big South beatdown. That is a hit on Brickyard Brown. Executioner kick. That is reversed by Brickyard Brown, who comes up with a headbutt. And Big South shakes that off, reverses it, hits the Bam Bam Slam. He's going to try for this Southern Comfort. He needs a 6, does not get it. For Brickyard. Reversing it, hits a leg drop of his own. Big South reversing that. And the Rumble rating, away we go. That is an 8 over there. That is a 5 over there. Big South wins that Rumble and hits an Executioner kick. That is a hit on Brickyard Brown. There you go. There's the Bam Bam Slam. If he gets a 6, he does not. He can't hit his little special finish. Brickyard, though, reversing out of that and rolls a 1, which is a judo chop. Big South reversing that. Back and forth. Away we go. Rocket Lariat. And there is a pop. He does not want a 3. He rolls a 5. That was almost a 3, though. I saw that. Executioner Kick. 5. That is a hit. Rumble Rating. That is a 9. That is an 8. So Brickyard Brown. Great back and forth here. Judo Chop. Bam Bam Slam. Trying for the Southern Comfort. Doesn't get it. But the Bam Bam Slam catches Brickyard Brown. We're rolling his pop. He doesn't want a 3. He gets a 1. So he is safe. Hits a Rocket Lariat. And that catches him. Doesn't want a 3. Gets a 4. So he's still safe. Big South rolls a Rocket Lariat. Brickyard reverses that. Hits with a Judo Chop. Big South reverses that. And there you go. The Hotlanta Spike. So 2 and 3 are the numbers that Brickyard Brown wants to avoid. He hits a 3. He needs a 4 here. He gets a 6. So with the Hotlanta Spike, Big South defeats Brickyard Brown with the Hotlanta Spike in a great match. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Brickyard Brown is going home. We have our main event set right here. Now, I was thinking that because these guys both wrestled several matches, that they should have a little fatigue. And I'm just going to play it straight. I'm just going to play it straight here. I know I could roll the dice and give each one of them a second, whatever you call it, pop number. But I'm not going to do that. Honest Abe is red. Big South is green. This is it. This is for all the marbles. Who is going to win this? Green and red, of course, as we've always been doing. 4, that's a fast forward number over there. That's a 1, that's a 3. All right, so Big South. Oh, wait, he doesn't roll his pop. He rolls his power play. So this could be it. It could be over with I've been playing it wrong the other couple times. I've been playing it wrong. All right, so he needs to hit a 5. Big South needs a 5. He gets a 1. There you go. It is over. Honest Abe, I'm just realizing that now, defeats Big South with the Lincoln Lariat. And that was a fast forward. And your new Deep South IC champion is Honest Abe. Congratulations, Honest Abe. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry, I totally spaced on that fast forward rule. I'm still getting it down. I still keep forgetting things. But I think that was an enjoyable night of action. I hope just that one of those really long matches we had didn't have a fast forward in the beginning and I totally played it wrong and it could have been over. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you're subscribed and make sure that you give this a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the roster on the Deep South, my Deep South Lost Sector. And next time we'll do another tournament for one of my other sectors. And you will see who is there. All right, that's going to do it. I will talk to you later. Bye, everybody.